we go.
That was quick.
There we go.
Mhm. And there we are, but we just can see Don, or I just can see Don on YouTube, but let's see if I reboot, restart the video, maybe. That looks excellent. Yeah, chat is there, but just Don. But how do we get the double?
That should do it. Nope, it didn't. Technical issues are always fun. Let's see.
And now I have removed your spotlight and then it switched to the other camera, to the bird camera.
Oh, well, at the same time, I was messing with it too. So that's.
Did we put it on and off and on and off? And I think now it has worked for 2 seconds and now it's gone again.
Whatever you did the first time, that seemed to work.
It says both. It says
I just
both.
leave it now.
Both are spotlighted, is what it says.
Well, now it's okay on YouTube because there's some delays.
Delays?
Yeah.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Well, both cameras are on YouTube now, so that's good like that.
That's absolutely excellent. So we can see Dawn running and we can see Pippa running. And now Dawn, just Dawn. The birds are gone. No. I greet the chat as welcome, Falconsy. Good to see you here.
Welcome to Cockatude, Cockatoos with Attitude. Hello, Mr. Attitude. How are you doing? Huh? That's
Mr. Attitude.
Yeah,
I just spotted some interest in Pippa climbing action.
Oh.
Right in front of us. That's fun, Pip. Oh, you're on Shuggy's perch. Shuggy is semi-cool with it.
You want to sit over here? Where do you want to sit?
That was a cute sneeze. So we are here today with 2 cameras again, so we can even more watch what the birds are doing.
Yeah, and I forgot to put the other one in, and I had KK watching me do the whole thing. So now I've got him sitting over here where I can pet him. Try to get his mind off the possibility that he can go over there and eat the tripod. Hi, KK. What's up, KK? You want to come over here and sit in your usual spot? Come on. Let's put you in your usual spot. It's all right. Right here. Right there. There's a good boy. There's your usual spot. There's a KK bird. We have Jasmine today without a apron on her chest, so she's been doing okay the last couple of days, and now she's on a phase of trying to see what she does for an hour, if she starts going for a chest or not. I don't think she will, but we'll see. Jazzbird. No. She's gonna ignore me now. Jazz.
Training time. I see a Pip training and someone back there, probably. Is it Snowball? Is it KK? Someone is training. No, it's Lucy. I guess it's Lucy.
It's
I wonder if Lucy will do another flight today. That would be fun.
That was cute. She flew over to Don yesterday.
It was a very impressive flight that she did.
Mm.
She's good at that.
And after that, she was so hyper. She was completely spin cycle.
You okay over here, KK? You all right? Are you all right? You are. Time to chew on my finger? Okay. That's a good boy.
At the moment, it looks like Sugar is cool about Pippa sitting on her perch. She's eyeing her, but not doing anything about it.
Chew.
Pip, pip.
Chew. So if any chatters have any questions or anything they want to ask, then just type it in the chat and we'll ask Don. So at the moment we've got GTH 42 and Falconsy. I think that's everybody just now. It's a bit quiet
Quiet
today.
chat today.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. I see you sitting up there. Here, I'll just hand you one now.
Well,
Oh,
it's
nice.
September now. We need to go to prepare for Christmas in hibernation.
Oh God. Yeah, I saw Christmas decorations in the shop today.
The good thing is here the weather is like summer at the moment, like comfortable summer. So the temperatures are between 25 and 28 degrees Celsius, which is so comfortable. So and the sun is shining, and it should be all that like that this week. So I'm going to enjoy this as much as possible.
Yeah.
Because it's not for one time not completely overheating with temperatures above 35, and also not already kind of fall mute.
Yeah. Indian summer.
Oh, Falcons says today is Labor Day holiday in US. Yeah, that might be a thing.
Well, yeah, it is. I prefer May 1st myself, May Day. So that's my Labor Day. It's
So
just
we have Michelle Thompson entering us.
in the United States, every holiday has one word after it that people forget to mention. It's the Labor Day sale. Every holiday in the United States, you have to add the word sale to it because it's all about companies making money. The one that ticks me off the most is the Memorial Day sale one. You know, it's like, hello, it's not what Memorial Day is about, but. Right? Right, Cecil? Cecil.
Cecil. So GTH wants to know which bird was making noises in the background of Jasmine's video. I think it was Snowball, but maybe somebody else as well.
Snowball.
Was it only Snowball? I thought a couple of birds intervened. Like, yeah, Snowball is the one who was probably talking.
Because I heard him say hello and Snowball.
Yeah, he can say hello like Peter's kind of hello.
Hello.
Chatty bird. He was probably excited because Don had one of the pink birds out.
Yeah.
He's more interested in frisbees these days, but aren't you, Snowball?
Got a whole pile of them down in that corner.
And that isn't even all of your frisbees, is it? That's just a small collection of frisbees.
Mhm.
At least he's not tearing holes in them like he used to, but. What are you doing down there, Snowball? Snowball.
Snowball. Well, one of Michelle's rabbits had to have surgery on his teeth because he couldn't eat. I hope he's
Oh.
doing better now.
That's no fun.
Yeah. How is it with rabbits? Do their teeth grow all their life long?
I think so.
I think it's true for Guinea pigs, but I don't know for rabbits. But probably. And that's why they can get into trouble with their teeth, because sometimes they are literally overgrowing like the bird's beaks, and then they get trouble, and it's terribly hurting, and they can grow into each other and things like that probably. I know it's always big trouble when a pet needs to have surgery.
Yeah, and it's not easy to work on teeth. I saw Dr. Brain. One of my teachers, the name will come back. It's so much fun. Dr. Zelix. When you're working with these aquatic animals, with sea lions and seals, you can't put them under, so you have to do it while they're awake. And you watch the veterinarian giving 16 lidocaine shots and finally pulling the tooth, and the whole time Dr. Zelix is using ABA on the sea lion, and I think on the veterinarian too. Because sea lions are predators. There's a video out there of a sea lion. These idiots were taunting this sea lion at the coast, and sea lion got upset and grabbed a young girl and drug her under the water. She was okay. I mean, it didn't hurt her, but they're predators. You don't mess around with predators. Go and tease a tiger and see what happens. It's just. Although with parrots, teasing is not something you want to do either. If you're training them, you don't offer a treat and then pull it away, that kind of thing. You don't do that.
They can be upset with you for days, weeks, months.
Yep. I actually saw one of the videos that Dr. Friedman had. There was a trainer who was working with an Amazon, and he did make that mistake, but he fixed it. He actually put his hand too close with the treat, and he backed it up, and then he put it right back forward. You watched him make the mistake and then fix it.
Yeah, I think with parrots, it's like they can at least a little bit, if not fully, see the intention of the human. So once I accidentally pulled away my hand when my budgie wanted to land on it, and nothing happens. He just flew further. But they probably realized I was kind of distracted by something else, which happened at that moment. So he was not upset with me because of that.
Yeah, it's a common mistake made in training. You make an error, and then you try to fix it by pulling your hand back with the treat. That does just the opposite of what you want. It takes away trust. Offer something and take it away. I mean, it's bad enough if you do that with a kid. Oh, you want this piece of candy? Pull it back and see the reaction you get. But
Hmm.
with a bird, it's long-lasting reaction usually. So
Yeah,
right?
when in training, yes, but you if it just happens once and you don't do it, or you do it by accident, like you just, you know, you even train yourself by training. If you're not a full professional trainer, then you can do things wrong, and the bird probably realizes you become better too in what you're doing. It's not like if you're like, oh, come here, I have millet for you, and then when the bird comes over, so like, oh no, you don't get millet. Or so if you do that a couple of times, I think the bird is like, you're nothing for me anymore.
Okay, you are chewing on my zipper. Hold on.
Super chewer.
Now, leave the zipper in the pocket. There we go. Okay. They like to destroy things like zippers. These shorts have zippers so I can lock things in there when the birds are around me. I forget to zip them up, then they say, oh, I can chew these little things off. All these little bumps, they're fun to chew. All right.
Was
You want
Babalu speaking in the Jasmine video, or talking in the background? You also can say hello like Peaches.
Yeah, he can.
But usually he intervenes with Bob. Babalu Bob.
Babaloo Bob.
Mm.
This is actually DRA, differential reinforcement of another behavior. He's going after my pocket to try to chew it, so I'm putting my finger there so he can chew that instead. Because he's got the urge to chew on something at the moment. Don't you, KK? How about you over there? You're trying to make inroads and he's kind of busy, huh? Scratching your neck? Come on, Cecil. Well, come on up. Come on up, baby boy. Oh, there he goes.
No,
He's taking.
has KK, I thought KK can say the Bob, or sometimes says the Bob bird when he's talking about the Babalu, but we are not completely sure if KK says Bob. That was a question by GTH.
Yeah, he says something that sounds kind of like that.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I heard him say snowball yesterday.
Does he know that it's their names? Like, maybe he's confused. He thinks it's just what people say, and he doesn't realize that Bob and Snowball are their actual names. So he's just like yelling, Bob, Bob, and then Bob's like, what? And Snowball's like, what?
I don't know.
Sorry. Yeah, I think they realize that the human that is the human word for the bird Snowball, and but maybe they like, maybe Snowball often says Snowball, so maybe he has just learned the word from Snowball himself.
Yeah.
When Snowball says no Snowball, and KK is like Snowball.
That's just what we say around here. We say it's no Snowball.
No, we're not going to eat the zipper. Nope. No. Chew on the arm, but not the zipper.
I do wonder if the birds have a special squawk or something for each one's name as well as their human name that we don't know about. So maybe if they go in a certain way, like it's calling a particular bird.
Well, I don't know about the group of birds here, but the Cornell Lab of Ornithology down in Brazil proves that the birds have names and they call each other by their names.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't what they were there for. They ended up having to study it because they saw these birds using unique sounds, and then they would get together and do something. They'd either go to eat together or they'd preen or what. And then they figured out that they actually have names that they're given by their parents. They figured that out by putting cameras in the actual nests. And they learn their name, they learn the names of their parents, their siblings, and they go out and learn the names of everybody else. So they might know 1,000 names depending on the size of the flock.
Mm. I wonder if they know your name.
I rarely use it around them, so I don't know. I don't call myself that.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
the thing.
that that sense that is strange for them, that you don't call that you, maybe they think your name is I.
Yeah. If I were going to do it like they do, I would say, come here, Dawn.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's the thing, because the birds like to say their own names, but we don't really say our own names.
To my budgies, I refer to me as bird auntie, so Vogeltante.
Diesel. That would be an experiment, though, to see if you use your name at the end of a basic sentence, like "come here, step up," and you threw your name in, if they would figure out that that's your name. Well, that's the thing you're called. You don't actually have a name. It's just what you're called. But again, I think English is the only language that says my name is. Most languages say I am called. So.
Okay, enough French for today. Louise M. Epstein joined us. So hello and welcome. Good to see you. Oh yeah, falcons. First, Louis wrote, yes, they do. They did prove birds give each other names, and Falcon Zoo mentions penguins have unique calls for their chicks, which can be recognized by the chick among thousands of other penguins.
Oh, cool.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the thing GTH says. They kind of, the birds sort of announce their own name first.
I've noticed it's usually last. They'll say, like, Babaloo will say something, and then he'll put Bob after it. He'll say, hello, Bob, or goodbye,
yeah.
Bob. But it may,
Then
may
this
just
is
have to
actually grammar.
yeah, syntax. I don't know. That's just what I hear around here. Different birds may do it either way. I have no idea. But with the ones here, they tend to say their name at the end.
Sugar is your name. Wine.
Maybe that's her name for Dawn.
Oh my.
Wouldn't surprise me. Snowball, wake up down there.
Maybe artificial intelligence can kind of decode their language.
There's a lot to it. It isn't just the verbal side. It's also
that's the thing. That's why I hope for artificial intelligence, because it's like they can work with the sound, but then if you give them also footage from them, they might realize, slight different feather positions and everything, and can combine that. I think that's probably too much for humans. Shook. Doing some. Imagine Fluffy.
So far, so good with Jasmine.
I'm happy. That was a cute rouse I see there in the replay.
Obviously, a little confused.
Oh, now she's preening too. She co-preened with Shuggy for a while. That was cute.
That's good.
Are the aunties frienders now? That's the big question.
maybe now that she's not got her bibble, maybe Sugar's like, yeah, okay, we're back to being rivals now.
She's doing normal preening right now. I don't see that. There's a certain way she looks when she's just pulling her feathers out and preening them. So just selecting a feather and preening it. Let's see. I have to be in a situation where I let her run around without it for an hour and then go back and look. Because if I keep watching her, then that could spur on the problem. So you have to just cross your fingers that you're not going to have to put something on it, Silvadine on it again. What are you two doing? That's not working. I'm gonna turn it around again.
Fish. Fish.
Are you having fun there? KK seems like he's been around us for years, the way he acts, like he just fits right in now. So, don't you? You remember the flock now, KK? No?
Oh, good boy, KK.
KK is a good bird, learning the flock names. Dude, do you want to be friend with Snowball?
Play frisbee together.
Pretty cute, big boy. You know that? Is Snowball, you doing the gum thing again? Making his own gum. Silly bird. Silly
And Pippa
bird.
is still on Shuggy's perch, and Shuggy is okay with it.
What's that look like?
They're at opposite ends, so I think it's okay.
And Shuggy, first rule for peace and freedom is don't mess with the Triton.
We can learn a lot from these guys. You know, in the wild, they're all about protecting the flock, and they're not so individualistic. I mean, they have they play games and they hang out with each other and all that, but they're not so focused on, oh, me, like we are, like humans. Right? Right? Do you think so? You do? Okay. Yeah, the next
GTH says, with KK, I guess we'll know if it's a name or mimicry if we learn Cecil or quit whacking me on the head.
Yeah, this is a good thing to see right here. You always, oh, I say always, you frequently hear how they talk about how umbrellas, they're so much more cuddly if they're female. Yeah, right. I mean, he's a male. Does he look cuddly? Yes, he does. Decent's cuddly too. So is Snowball, but I have to get him in the room by himself. He just doesn't like to do it around other birds. But he's a cuddly bird. You don't want to overdo it. I'm trying not to give him too many signals, but he's just pretty much decided he's going to sit on me. So, right? Are you going to get attached here or what? You are?
It's so cute, KK. Such a good boy. Hi, KK.
Yeah, it all
And
comes
Rita Boller joined us right now. Welcome, Rita.
Hi, Rita.
Hello. A KK bird. Is it a KK bird? We need to do your beak again today. Yes, we do. We do. It's getting out of sorts again.
Seeing as Rita joined, why don't you let us know how Romeo is doing?
He's doing great. He seems to want out more and more, though. I really have only so much time. So he gets out for an hour at night, but gets petted, gets his nails done and that kind of thing. But he's doing great.
Oh, that's good.
He's
That's
begging to
good.
come out during the day now, which I can't really do. Well, once in a while I can, but most of the time I got too many projects, other birds to take care of, right? He won't come into this room yet, but I'm hoping I can get him out to the aviary or in here before the end of the year.
Well, that would be wonderful. It's great that he wants to come out. But it's better to leave him wanting more than bring him out when he's not ready.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh, hammer time.
Is some bird busy back there at the curtain, or is that just a visual glitch?
It's a visual glitch.
Okay.
There's nobody right now.
Okay. Then
Ooh,
GTH.
it's haunted.
Yeah, Sugar can do the wine. GTH is asking, are Cozy and Babalu making any progress?
Bob more than Cause I have to almost constantly picking her up and trying to get her to play, but she's never been one to play with toys. No matter what you give her, she rarely plays with them. So she just wants to cuddle, and I have to pick her up and put her out on the ropes, and then she'll come back and try to get down by my feet, and I have to put her up on the ropes. Bob is learning that it's better to just go and play because I'm not going to let him get too close to me. So once in a while he breaks training, but most of the time he plays, and so it's harder with a bird that doesn't play. She's always been like that, though. She just doesn't play with toys. You hang a toy in there, and then the next day you're rotating it. There's no change to the toy. Foot toys the same way. I have a ton of foot toys in there, and she doesn't play with them.
So Fuzzy Wife joined us.
Hello.
And we have another comment by Liz. Says, I love falcons and eagles. I have learned a lot by watching live eagle cam. I know they are not the same, but I do compare bald eagles to parrots. Most are very, very loyal and great parents.
Oh yeah, the Big Bear Valley eagle cam's really good.
Yeah, they're not even close to the kind of behavior you get out of a parrot. They don't live in flocks. They don't really care about any other birds except their own young and their mate. They don't bond with people in general ever. And there are exceptions if you have a bird that's young, adolescent, bird that gets injured and people take care of it. It can become bonded to the humans, but it's not the same kind of thing. They're more interested in what can I kill. It's like that picture when I was a kid. We had a black light picture. It was two buzzards sitting up on a tree saying, the heck with peace. I'm going to go down there and kill something. And that's really what their focus is. They're predators, and that's what they think about. So that's what they focus on. Their behavior is predatory, not social. These guys, it's just the opposite.
But are all predators in general not social?
Well, no, I couldn't say that because humans are predators.
No, yeah, but I think now on when one sees animals, and it really depends. Social is always like, yeah, if you say social in yeah, group which is larger than the core family, then yes, but they also, if you see wild predators or so, even in cats or so, when one really watches them now closely, so one sometimes sees them play and do really exciting and funny stuff in between the hunting. So as these birds are sometimes busy with foraging for food, they go hunt, but in the meantime or so, yeah, I think there are lots of misconceptions in when it comes to animals in general. So they just stated something which is probably for a lot of animals not true, because they haven't known it better. You know, it's not that long that we can basically watch the wild animals with these cameras and put them out everywhere. That wasn't possible for a couple of years ago. Now the cameras have the right size and the batteries and the Wi-Fi. So yeah, one really can see what a lot of animals do. And most of the time when one watches that, even if it's owls or cats or hedgehogs or so, they often do quite different stuff than what the books teach us. So I think that will bring a lot of new information.
I think that you're not going to find any predatory birds that live in flocks. I don't know of any.
No, I haven't said that, but I mean that, you know, there's lots of, they sometimes are really solitary in between. So I think with some kind of coyotes in Africa, say, who fed a handicapped and injured member of their flock, tribe, whatever. So that's really interesting to see.
Yeah, that's true among lions, tigers, that kind of thing. But those are mammals, and predatory mammals are quite different than predatory birds. I've watched them, and when I was living at Hill House, I watched the red-tailed and the red-shouldered hawks, and I mean it's just a family unit. That's it, and they don't allow anyone else in there. In their territory. They chase away other ones. So.
Yeah, but actually, that's not a bad thing. It's just one animal or one strategy in evolution.
Yeah. Yep. And I know what Benjamin, if you look up what Benjamin Franklin had to say about eagles, he didn't like them terribly much. Yeah, I don't think he had a good thing to say about eagles, but he wanted the turkey to be the national symbol of the nation, because they're social, they get along with each other, that kind of thing, where eagles don't. But they're pretty, but probably don't smell too good up close. Anything with it's got the remnants of dead animals on them doesn't smell too good. Where sugar smells good, she smells sweet.
So if China actually still looks for a national animal, should be the ant. Because I think they quite have that, being a huge does one say nation in English when one talks about ant?
Colony.
A colony, okay. Yeah. They so many individuals working really precise together. That's absolutely amazing. They are working like one big organism, and all the tiny individuals. That's really interesting.
What are you doing? That's a hawk-like look, and this one just wants to get petted.
And do the Australians have kangaroos as national animal?
I don't know what their national, whatever the animal is, probably killed something
Or is
else.
it that one parrot who cannot fly? Or no, that's New Zealand.
I don't know if they even have a national animal.
Really interesting.
They have
Mhm.
the most interesting fauna down there. And I mean, it's almost like, oh, wow, I see a new animal. How does it kill you?
Mm.
Oh, look at the cute koala. Why is it coming down trying to grab my eyes? And they had some great, huge animals there until humans showed up and killed them off.
Mm.
We tend to destroy.
Shaggy.
We tend to destroy the large animals wherever we go. And these guys, to get them out of the wild, they cut the trees down because that's the easiest way to get the young. And of course, they won't
Mm.
have the trees, so that's pretty brilliant on them. I don't think that Homo sapiens that deserves the term sapiens. We're not wise at all. What are you doing? What are you doing?
The sugar is moving. The Shaggy. Oh, that. She's leaning forward. Mm. Good girl. Pippa is watching too. Pink birds are so needy.
That's pretty cute. You can see Sugar getting petted from 2 different angles.
Mm.
She's just dying to be petted right now, aren't you, girl?
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine's doing fine up there too. She's not picking, she's just preening normally.
Good girl, Jasmine.
Hope it stays like this. I don't have to put that. I have to put a new one on her now. So I can tell if she's trying to pick at it. But
Push.
I think she was dying to preen today just to get that section preened. Now she's working on the rest of herself. Pippa. Are you
No, at
preening
the
up?
moment, looks like Jessie has a good preen, but is busy with the backside between her wings and tail and stuff like.
Yeah, she's happy to get the bib off.
Mm-hmm. It looks so cute, but I know Jessie, yeah, it's not that handy, that bib.
No, it's a little hard. She has a little trouble walking with it. She has to against her feet. I could raise it up a little bit, sew it up a little higher, but so far she hasn't tried to lift it, so I'm afraid to shorten it. But she's looking just fine today.
Shuggy is climbing over.
Oh, she's really Cecil. Cecil, what the problem with Cecil getting on my neck?
Rare footage of a walking and moving Shuggy. Oh my gosh.
Cecil gets up to my head, and then he keeps like going a little further over and a little further over, and after a while I'm like this, and my neck gets stuck in that position. And you know it too, don't you? You know it. I grab my ear. Is that what you're gonna do all day? Is play with them? I know you like those. He likes these little wooden balls.
It looks like an egg.
Sort of, but he chews them up eventually. First he plays with them and chews them up. Takes a while. They're kind of hard wood to chew, but he gets to them. What you doing up there, Shug? Come over where it's easier to get petted. Yeah, that's the thing to remember about US holidays. You always have to add the word sail to it. So whatever the holiday is, it's President's Day, sail. Everything has the word sail out. That's how you know it's a holiday. It has sail after it. I'm sure George Carlin could have done something with that. Unfortunately, George is gone, and he's left my mind always trying to find George Carlin ways of looking at the world.
Lovely chick. Oh, she looks so cute.
Now I've got a kink in my neck, plus my arm is starting to get tweaked. And him sitting on it, he'll work himself over if I'm doing something like so. He puts more pressure on my arm.
Oh, Pippa, where are you going?
You're a good bird, but you're a little odd. You know that? Okay. Pet, pet, pet.
Falkensu says, thanks for reminding me of the Labor Day sales zone.
Yeah, it's what it's all about. Everything's a sale. And now Christmas comes before Thanksgiving. It comes before Halloween. Put all this Christmas stuff out.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think if it's here after Halloween, so in early November, so if then they put all the Christmas food and stuff out in the supermarkets, that's kind of okay.
Well, over here, that's still ahead of Thanksgiving. They used to never put anything out. The day after Thanksgiving, they put out all the Christmas stuff. Now they throw it out before Halloween. And I like Halloween. I'm not too fond of Thanksgiving because I know the history of it. And I'm not into eating birds either, so that's not a big thrill. But still, I'd rather, if you're going to have a feast on the day, I wouldn't call it Thanksgiving, but if you're going to have a feast on the day, that's fine. But I think that they shouldn't be celebrating a holiday like it's just all about which makes more money. Thanksgiving doesn't bring in a lot of money for them. Halloween doesn't. Hey. That's Pippa. You be nice though, Pippa. Pippa will get up close to him now, but then eventually she'll do something she shouldn't. She'll start staring at him. And when she starts doing that, then they got to get her away from here. And when I pick her up, she'll start flapping like she doesn't want to be moved. Are you going to be good today? Are you going to be good today? He doesn't know about you. He's got that look on his face. I don't know about this one. This one gets weird. Yeah, well, he's a Triton. There's no question about it.
She's got such a sweet little face, hasn't she? Oh, Pip.
He does. She's not terribly social, are you, Bill? Yeah, social with me, I know.
Social with Don and social with Steve.
Yeah. She likes to hang out over by his picture, don't you, girl?
You're a good girl, Pip.
Pip, I wonder about you. Right here. I wonder about the pip pip. The pip pip pippa. The pip pip pippa.
I wonder what it's like to be a pip. Is it fun being a pip pip pip?
Mm. Probably. You can talk to Steve. Pippa has a direct connection.
Yeah, she says that Pippa says that Steve doesn't bring you the blue screen of death.
Nope.
I think what she would do if she was dealing with the Windows registry, which is a huge mess inside of Windows.
Probably chew it up.
Yep, she'd go in and chew it up, which is probably what's best. It is a snake bit, isn't it?
Mm. And we have the sugar moving back. Beak has not been petted enough. Now we go in the sulking corner.
Sugar. Because now I'm going to eat the perch. I've got more of that wood if you eat it.
Well, it's a good thing if Shuggy chews something up.
Maybe she'll go and play with the hanging toy. That would be nice.
Busy Shuggies.
Shug bird, I'm sorry. Did you want to get petted? I'm not coming back.
No, I chew now my wood. Oh no, now Dad is filming you while chewing.
He's still watching her, but she's not doing anything. She's not staring at him or anything. So
It's interesting when Sugar is actually the most busy bird in the room. That's new.
Yeah.
Shuggy, what has happened? Suddenly so busy.
Have you started a health binge, Shuggy, if you decided to get lots of exercise and become super fit? Is that the plan?
going on a diet like mine, I feel like I'm eating wood all the time.
I think Shuggy has no motivation for a diet. She's already tall and slim and has super long legs.
Yeah, she sure doesn't need a diet. All these birds are about the right weight here, as far as we know. I say as far as we know because, hi, Snowball. We think that no, that's Peppa. That's not what you do. Darn it! Come
No
here.
one was on the island Saram, got 100 or 200 Sarams to step up on and get their weight to make statistics.
Hello. I remember when I was the way I remember things when I was a kid, my parents used to take us to restaurants and at the time it was just me. My brother and sister were a lot older than me. So I'd see old people sitting there with a little cottage cheese, a piece of fruit, and a piece of bread. You know, that's pretty much what you get to eat when you get to be my age. So any more than that, and you gain weight. Ah, here we go again. You just have to get up there to poop on me, don't you?
Oh, my Cecil.
Actually, he's just trying to get up away from the area he's been sitting in. He's not actually trying to poop on me. Are you?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, Sugar, are we cool with having Cecil on the page? She probably wants him now to come over and train her. And he's going and training her. Cecil, you're such a gentle bird. Rita says she loves it when KK and she are doing FaceTime. And KK talks to her. Oh.
What did you say, Snowball? Snowball, what did you say?
Maybe Snowball wants also to do some FaceTime with Rita.
Is imitating me talking now.
That's super cute.
That's Snowball.
Snowball.
Should done to a rant. How about nasty breeders? Rice and frisbee prices. And Luna Pops has joined the chat. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Sugar, are you getting a good brain?
Oh, that's nice. Good boy, Cecil.
And where has Pippa gone? I know she climbed up back there on the cage, but I don't know where she.
Yeah, I put her up on that play stand because she was starting to get aggressive with KK, which is what she does.
And now she's on the floor.
Hi, Pip. Are you
Pip.
imitating the Bobbly Bob?
Well,
you know the Bob. He has also a yellow crest.
I would let you sit up here, except that you get aggressive. So she always gets time up on my lap anyway. Because then she will get aggressive about it. But hey, KK. Are you looking at those two? They're preening. Yes, they're preening. Any last words, Cecil? Cecil. Snowball, it's about that time. You have anything else to say? Snowball? Snowball?
Snowball.
Pippa, you look good. Pippa made it through the day. I don't think she did anything but just preen. Made it through the hour. She's got more time in here, but she does know I showed her that I put the little bib in my pocket, so she knows I've got it. They're much smarter than we think they are. So when you show them something like that, they know that you're carrying it in the pocket. It adds into their way they look at the world. Right, Cecil? Well, thank you, Anna Marie, Amy, and Eleanor for your moderation. And
And thank you,
Thank-
Don, for the live stream.
thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for showing us the birds, and even with 2 cameras, one can see so much more.
Yeah, thank you, everybody, for showing up on a sale day. I mean, a holiday. And it's gone from holy day to holiday to sale day.
Holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Holy day. That's where that came from. Right, Cecil? Last words, Cecil? No. Okay, folks. We'll be back on Wednesday, and thanks for being here. And
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
So I can turn this thing off. There we go.
Let's see.